Check it out, Jim.
Okay.
I got one side nailed down.
Oh my Lord. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me and Jolene did that.
Yep.
So,
as I said, I could spend 2 months welding in the most designed floor you could imagine, and it wouldn't look even a fraction as good as this.
I put your. I might even do a little bit of cardboard work while you're here, but more or less just wanted to bring you in and show you what happened. I did cut it in half on this one here because we could not get it through the bead roller. You know, it didn't have enough. Enough throat.
Yeah, there's.
So we did a little step down here, welded it to the cross member there. I put a nut on that and hung a bolt down, so you can see the bolt hanging down. It's in the nut. So you just pull that out and put a new one in.
And you
just unscrew
welded the nut?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you welded the nut up here.
Well, the nut inside underneath the floor on that side. So it's all bolted. You just untwist it, and when you're ready to tighten it up, just get a bolt and tighten it up. Like it's just hanging there. If you look, there's a bolt right here. It's right here. Just bolted up underneath anyways. I welded them in there so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Right, yep.
Yeah, so we connected here on this member here because we couldn't get that through the throat. We did that on one bead roller. You just put that's where your feet are going. That's underneath the seat. There's a piece here.
The passenger side doesn't need any different attention than this side.
Well, that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm so happy you said that.
Well, how could I say anything else?
Well, that's what we did. And there's no flop in it. There might be a ping to it because of this metal right here underneath of it. There's a piece here for your seat. Mm-hmm. You'll get that when you put your seat in.
And that'll work perfect. I looked at the seat, and most of the seat that was left there was what you saw over there when you.
Oh, is that right?
It was the bottom's gone, but it's only held on from the frame to the frame. You know, it's airborne.
So once I get the cardboard done, we'll do the exact same thing. I cut it out in one sheet, but me and Jolene cut it in half.
Well, it makes it easier to handle.
Oh.
You know, if it's 2 pieces.
Yeah.
And it is only 1, 2, 3, like half a dozen spot welds.
Yeah, and we couldn't get it. We cut it right in the middle of a cross member, so you'd never see it from the floor, if you know what I mean. Also, we couldn't get that in the throat of it. But we'll just continue on, and we'll put the other side in. I'm going to make a piece of cardboard for that. And I can show you exactly.
You know, my dilemma now is I wish I'd spent the time and fixed the house to put the car in the house, because now the place I want to work on this and put the motor in is where the Ferrari sits.
Oh, is that okay? I see what you're saying.
Because
maybe put the Ferrari in the house.
Well, I don't have the wall busted out and a deck and floor basement reinforced.
Summer's here.
You know, it's an old house. It needs reinforcing, kind of like posts and spots.
Maybe you should find some. Yeah, you'll figure it
out. A work crew with lots of tools and some lumber, and cut the side of the house out, stick up a bit of a deck so I can park the car in the house, so I can work on the Ferrari in the garage. Because see, if I push this over in the cubby hole, it's kind of cramped compared to off. Like if I put the back wheels up on the ramp and had the front wheel, you know, sitting right there, it's easy to do all the work.
Yeah.
Because it's nice to work on a motor from underneath here and up here at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, you have to have it in the air.
Yeah.
And my ceiling is too low for too much movement.
Mm-hmm.
But the car sits where this has to sit. So I kind of have decisions to make on where I put this in the garage so I can work on it. Because you've got to work on where your tools are.
That's for sure.
You know, and
I don't
want to do it outdoors. So, but anyway, it's looking pretty good.
She wants to check your mic, Jim. So you wasn't expecting the floor to be acting like that, eh?
I'm surprised. I didn't even get to see the last bit of you welding in the members in the frame.
Yeah. So you can see how I was talking about that inside sill. You see, it's hanging down there too long, so you can wrap something around and come to it, obviously. And then the ends are capped.
Well, I have, like I mentioned it, I think before, but if you want to put bought-in sills that
I'm going to make
right
some.
Back.
I've already made up my mind.
Okay.
I'm going to
you
make
want
some.
the challenge?
Yes.
Okay, because that's the only way it works. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll do that because, to be honest with you, as the floor is going right now.
Because if you get it straight, a weld won't hurt it.
Oh yeah, like
A weld will look good there.
Yeah.
If it's straight.
I'm fine with everything, to be honest with you, because
Yeah.
the roof's still on the car. Let's face it, the roof's on the car. It's pretty hard for it to go too far, but
The only one problem in I used to fix up skidoos. I had an RV, like a 340 expansion chambers,
Yeah.
fiberglass, beautiful machine. I restored it, and then I was doing wide open in the trails, and I destroyed it. And then I fixed it up next summer again, and then I totaled it the next winter. Well,
that's called using it.
The sill should almost be 14 gauge for dirt track done, right?
Well, what I'm thinking,
14 gauge, like
I'll just-
unbendable.
I'll put them on there so they look good and are decent. I don't think I want to go that crazy. 14
Well,
gauge, hard to bend. What I am thinking though, I just like to do it to show that anybody can fix up a rusty old car.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'm going to have I've got about 6 hours in it right now. Right?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so I'm saying I got about 6 hours in the floor of making everything with film time. If you've looked it up, you have to take the film time. And
You said you put the floor in one of your other fancy cars in two days, 2.5 days, and it was a lot more like it was the same idea.
yeah, so if I can, anybody can.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I say that was some of the things I do, but
What's that? I just mean that anybody. I feel like if anybody's shown, if they don't know, this is how they can put a floor in quite quickly. I've even had people-
yes.
What? I can get rid of that light. No, I don't want to.
Pull.
Put it over there like that.
Yeah.
Like you can make a floor for your car quite quickly if you want to.
Yeah, you need
that
to
now, would you?
hang little things on.
I did not.
This is for the other side?
I did not measure that one bit.
And that's for the other side.
Yes.
And you just flipped it over
Yes.
and put it here.
Yes.
And that's how close it is.
Yes.
You said they're not going to be the same, but look at this. That's it, isn't it?
That's
You
quite-
don't have to change it any.
That's quite amazing, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's quite amazing. I got to put a little piece in here for this corner because
This down, is that all right? Is there metal down there in the corner where the purple was wet?
I would never treat you wrong.
Oh, yep.
For that, would you? I never.
Yeah, it's just the cardboard's bulged up, isn't it?
Right. When you look underneath the floor, all you see is square tubing and metal because it
Yep.
cuts off all the edges. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Except for up in there, and I did the boo-boo there. Not boo-boo. It had to be done that way. But your toe board would have excess metal hanging off it. That could be cut off. Like if you ever, when you get the motor off, you want to cut it
If the car
off.
ever spends time up in the air and you're underneath it.
We have a car.
If you're underneath the car for a while, you can play with it.
Jack Spratt.
But you don't lay on the floor
Hey, Jack.
to go.
He's wearing a Hilt shirt and he just got out of jail.
Looks about right, doesn't it?
Huh?
Looks about right, doesn't it?
Yeah, looks about right. We're just looking at Jim's floor.
What a nice car.
Yes, and you're serious too.
Oh, I am serious.
Yeah.
Totally serious.
I know it. The car
And you're
talks for
serious
itself.
too, he says.
Well, if you had an idea on how many times I sat in the back window of one of these driving to Moncton, New Brunswick in the
funny.
summertime, this exact same car but a four-door.
I want a piece of
My old man
cardboard.
had one. Oh, nice car.
Jimbo's got a. There's quite a few people talk about this car. Someone said it's the first sports car of the era. This car, the first muscle car of the
I
era.
can tell you some stories about this car my old man had.
Well, it has to be video friendly.
Well, it is video friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we always went to the summertime to visit my grandmother up in the Moncton area.
Yeah.
And one time we went to visit, we went to leave and we got about halfway to Moncton. It's about 48 miles, so we made 30 miles. And the car overheated on us and left us on the side of the road. Well, we found out that the night before, my uncle had a key for it and he was out racing it.
Okay.
Oh.
And my dad didn't know. So he overheated it and
The liner.
didn't say nothing. And when we went to go home in it, we got stuck on the side of the road because they don't.
How far did you get? Like 100 miles?
No, we got about 40 miles.
Someone was in
from where
trouble,
we were
wouldn't they?
at.
Huh?
But
That's good that side fit just
that
like that.
car was a race car. He was out beating up the
Yeah.
Corvettes and the friggin' all the Dodges and all that crap back then, you know.
But yeah, this is supposed to be the, the first muscle car of its era, 56.
The Road Runners and all them stuff. He used
Yeah.
to go and just wax everything. Big four-door one though.
Yeah, geez, in 57, I'm not exactly sure what
260?
car was on the road that would have beat it.
Well, that's what that's
Hudson Hornet, maybe,
Maybe.
because they had
If it's
like
got-
they
if it
had
still
the
had its
world,
stinger.
whatever there for quite a
Right, Jim?
while.
If it still has its stinger.
Yeah.
I'm just taping this other
But-
side together because this
but,
fits so good over
the
here, it's hard to believe. It fits.
371 Oldsmobile Rocket
I'm going to cut a little bit off this edge. Just a little
has
bit.
a nice ring to it.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it matches the hard top here with the windows down.
Yeah. Just calling it a rocket's enough, isn't it?
Pretty near.
You'd have to have quite a set of gonads to call yourself the rocket.
Well, fortunately, things are different now that I'm not crazy anymore. And so there's a pretty good chance that this car won't get rode off like my old Skidoos used to.
Okay. I don't know.
Because I won't want to dent the sills up into the doors and, jump the stream back behind the barn. You know what I mean? Like when I was a teenager and I was driving this in the 70s, it would be wide open and we'd be going through streams and across ponds and everything else. But
Makes me
I
laugh.
don't want to wreck it. So, and I also don't want to walk from wherever it breaks or I break it. Right? So.
You've had that conclusion before, have you?
Well, yeah. No, the car won't see too much hard abuse, but I would like to drive it in some mud with some good tires. I like to drive through some mud, like behind my field down by the swamp, it could be plowed, and then you hit it fast enough, as long as you get most of the rocks out of it, you can go through the mud and get to the other side. That's kind of what it's like I drive a 15 or 18 horse Skidoo around in the wintertime. And I have a blast in around the bushes and the deep snow and the drifts and stuff. Well, this on kind of a prepared old rugged field by a pond.
There's nothing better than an
it's
old
swampy
car and an
land.
old dirt road, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
An old car and an old dirt road.
Well, that's how we used to get around. wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old dirt road. They seem to ride better.
Life's kind of short, and I remember that well. And I want to bring it back. I still want to fill the car. Like, you can come visit me. You can get in the back seat, and somebody else, and we can go around the field.
When you get tired of it, I take it off your hands.
There you go. Got a sale for her already. Well, I can
But I'd
say
like-
one thing. It's got a good floor in it.
Well,
I'm looking more for a resto mod than something in original shape. It's the body that catches my interest.
yeah.
Because I sat in the back window of one of these and drove to.
Yeah, it was fixed in your childhood.
Oh,
Yeah.
this car,
And plus.
57 old. The gas tank goes over here.
But I'm going to,
He even knew where the gas store was. Yeah.
I knew where that was too.
Yeah.
Even this, that doesn't
Yeah.
bother-
That's nice that worked out. That floor fit on the other side. Yeah,
well,
worked out good.
also, that is character. And that's just as important as this. So I'm not changing any of it. Yeah. I know that I've always loved it.
It's hard to believe. Well, it's not hard to believe. Corello DeVille. I think it's
I bought
15
an '88 for
sheets,
1,500
18 gauge. I put in
and
that car
had to
15
borrow
sheets.
1,500 at the bank to do it.
15
You know,
sheets.
because that's how poor I was at the time. Yeah, it wasn't the
gauge.
first one.
And
And-
that's quite a
but
bit of
I had a
metal,
house
but
paid for.
we made the whole
The
car,
house was
so
paid for,
that's where all the metal come from.
But I had no money. But I bought it, and then it. Well, they always signed it. They always allowed me to buy, but I don't like bank payments anymore. You know what I mean? I stay out of it now. Oh, I'm glad you're here to entertain like the folks because I forgot about them. I was over there talking.
I'm just putting the floor in your car. That's all. I'm just going to make a piece of metal. What's that? Jack's asking you a question there. She on the road since when?
79 is that the last time we was on?
Yes. Yep.
79. Last time she's on the road.
And he was uptown, had an accident, and smashed up the front end.
It's hard to believe that even the angles were right.
And that's where
like,
the front bumper got
crazy.
dented.
I think it is. We're gonna go like this. What I'm doing here is I'm thinking it's a straight line. It may not be, but I'm thinking it is. So I'm gonna make that straight by doing that. I got enough up there.
Yeah. But with no effort on your part to make them the same. That is the blueprint for the other side, isn't it?
Well, that's why you use the other side, yeah. It is so. It is so.
And it actually probably fits even better than the other side.
I'm not sure of that, but the other side fit pretty good. Jack, you give that dog treats already, did you?
No.
Put her in a docile.
I didn't give her none.
Didn't give her none?
I just give her a chewy toy there.
Yeah.
One of them rawhide thingies.
Yeah, I have a double or triple zero tip.
Yeah.
And
For
welding and clothes hangers. I'm going to weld the bead back on the windshield.
Yeah.
There, right on the edge, just by melting a clothes hanger right into the groove and make it with the torch, right?
Cool.
The little tiny tip.
Yeah.
And just kind
I
of
haven't
melt,
done
like
much torch
even
work.
hold 2 rods and make a ridge there and then grind it off. That way the heat won't go into the roof liner. You know, but it's hard to kind of do that, I think, with a MIG. You're working pretty hard when the torch kind of molds it all together.
can use the heat.
Like you have to, that little edge, you just heat her up and you can mold a whole new edge right on it. And it cools off quick because it's only on the edge. Like it's a problem with a torch if you're heating in the middle of a panel or
Jesus.
heating something that can collapse on you. But
Yeah.
right on the edge, like it takes nothing and it does good. Like it.
Well, I'm glad you got that part then.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
There's places you don't want to use a torch, but that's one of the places that it's
You would use a
user
torch.
friendly.
This car got more metal in the bumper than most cars got in the body.
Oh, there's a lot of frame under these cars.
Well, I'm going to put
Yeah.
2 sheets of metal in it.
Yeah.
Of 18 gauge. I'm going to put 2 sheets in it.
Yeah, I'm a little bit in awe.
A little bit what?
I'm in like awe.
I got the wrong side on that thing. Jump the fence again. Hey. One on this side of the line.
Yeah. You did.
Jolene's birthday today.
I know, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jolene!
I missed that. You must have did that last night when everybody was sleeping.
I wanted to surprise you. All right? There we go. That'll work. What I'm going to do is, look at that, Jack even got a car. Jack, Jack's the man on that side of stuff. He's way ahead of me and way. Bum, bum, bum. All right, plasma, cut that off the best I can. Hook the air up. Give me some glasses, pair of gloves, a couple knee pads. I'm so glad I didn't have to make a new pattern for the other side.
I'm impressed.
Me too.
In every like that's
Me too.
That's a sign.
That's a sign.
I think.
They're both for the same car.
Yeah, it almost looks like it's on the back of. It's the back of some piece of machinery.
There you go. There you go. Nope, I'm happy that worked out.
You know,
I'll show you exactly this.
you should go into business making refrigerators.
Should I? I can remember when I first
Just the outside, like that someone else filled in.
Jack gave me a refrigerator, and I still got the damn thing. I want to paint it up with something. I don't know what I'm going to paint it as yet, but what I'm going to paint it as. Turn this on. I was thinking that I seen one done black with the bird on, the Burt Reynolds bird, done with black. Paint the fridge black, and it looks some nice. It did. I must give the guy big props. It looked very, very, very nice. That almost slapped me in the face here. That was funny, wasn't it, baby? Huh? Good, didn't even hurt the floor. That's what I was wondering, if I was going to get the floor or not. What's that? Yeah. Close is only in hand grenades and horseshoes, isn't it? Take that pinch.
Jeez, that's not too bad.
What are you having, a fist fight with Jolene's lights?
Yes, I'm messing with them.
Why, you're having a fist fight with some lights?
I can. I'm impressed, maybe.
What?
Oh, well, I touched them and then they fell and then I was committed.
He was committed? He was locked in, wasn't you?
Yeah, they went everywhere.
Hardest thing is just get a piece. Yeah, I got help, haven't I? I never even thought of that.
Pull it this way a little bit
No?
so I can...
I want to get it on this side, this side, so I can cut it right along.
Yeah, because if we pull it this way, I can hold this end. That'll hold that end up. Like if we get it farther on the table.
Just as long as we're off the table and don't want to cut the thing in half, that's all. Are you ready? Ready?
There.
I understand that.
What am I supposed to do? Just close my eyes?
You can watch if you want.
No.
I don't want to take you from watching.
No, I'm not watching.
Well, you don't want to watch?
No, I don't think so. Do I?
Well, it's up to you.
Well, can I do it safely in the health department? Like,
yeah. The health department.
Like I don't want to lose my eyesight. I was short for words.
The health department. I don't know if I'd want that word said around here. The health department.
Well,
that's big words for a little shop, isn't it?
Maybe you can look at it. Is he serious?
I look at it.
Wow. I don't.
But look at me.
Yeah. Oh, you're looking at it. Jeez, guys. Praise the Lord.
Yes. Impotent baby Jesus.
Yeah, but that's cool that you can actually look at that. It doesn't look any brighter than a candle.
And it's not. It's hotter. It'll burn a hole in you, but it don't like. If you take a look at the amount of heat on that, look how far.
Yeah,
the
I know.
is.
Nothing.
What would do with the torch? Torch would be right there, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You can tell the difference in the heat. You hold that up there, Jim. Just you keep a hold of her, old buddy. You keep a hold of her, and I'm just going to do this magic trick. If you catch on fire, just wait a minute and then bat it out here in a second.
I still don't. I don't have a habit of looking at it.
One piece of metal is going to fall on your left-hand side.
I got it.
Oh, cool.
That was fascinating. That's the closest I've ever been to one of those tools.
You keep listen. Not much better than that. Watch. Pull the trigger.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that Lincoln Electric has seen us using their machine full time.
And that's all
And
that
I think
is.
they're going to help us out, are they not? Well, I think Lincoln
Oh.
Electric is going to help us out, and that'll be muchly appreciated.
You're going to have a
because
brand new shiny one with
I
kind of
might.
a custom rack.
I will. And new gear to wear, especially if we're doing for the health department.
Oh, just a sec.
I was almost talking like Rust at a junkyard. Don't talk about Rust at a junkyard. That's good, Jackie. Yeah. She loves me, yeah. That was pretty easy cutting, wasn't it?
I guess.
You'd have to be careful though if you had to
And
build
it's just barely warm.
Yeah. So I can grab it and throw it in there. That's what I like about that. You can really use that tool. Yeah. I think Lincoln Electric is going to help us out on one of those too, on a plasma cutter. And what I mean by help
Well,
us
it
out
doesn't
is
look like much, but boy, it's state of the art, like high tech thing.
Yes.
I got a little one like that from Jake's.
Okay. Drum roll. You do a drum roll or anything? No, he says. Nope. Which way does it go in? Which way does it go in?
You know it's gonna fit.
Well, I don't know which way it goes in.
It's
Thinking it's this way. Or just trial fit. That's all it is, trial fit. Nope, that's not it, is it?
all backwards.
Uh-oh, I better just slow up here a second. Slow up a second. Pull her back out. I got a light on the back of my head.
Yes, you see that.
Let's do it again.
I
What's going on there? I'm a little. Oh, there we go. Beautiful.
there. I put it over top of the sun visor.
Yeah.
Might
Got a
stay
little
there.
bit of length.
There.
In front. There she be, just like that. We put me and Jolene will probably do that again. I'm not sure if I'll lay anything right this. Yeah, probably.
Wow.
What's that, sweetheart? No? Okay. Well, there's your other floor pan. We just cut it. We just come out. What I did is just get underneath of it, traced all the lines,
Oh, and then poked a hole through it
Took
between
the-
lines. Yes, yes.
took the plasma cutter,
Yeah.
and just went put all the holes in it. I'll probably show it in a video or something maybe. But that's basically where we're at. I see right here, it's that corner there that has to be nipped off a little bit. I see,
So you can get over.
so I can come over a little
Yeah,
bit. It's
yeah.
hitting there. But other than that, when I get it cut out straight, then you'll be able to throw your. How much simpler does that look than?
Oh, it's beautiful.
You know what I mean?
It disgraces the original floor and all colors.
One for Hiltz Auto Co. One for Hiltz
You've
Auto
seen
Co.
one floor, you've seen them all, but here we've got something new.
Well, there you go. What I'm planning on doing here, Jim, is putting once I get the floor tacked on,
I'm not going to cover it up either.
I'm going to put a piece of metal in
Yeah.
here. I might use your rockers for this this bend,
oh, yes.
and then I'm going to make my own sills.
From there down.
Yeah,
And not do that top cut, just do your bottom bend.
I'm going to
Or
put piece.
like your top sill will just come up to here and you weld it.
Right.
And make this
Right.
kind of. And no bend here, so in other words, you can concentrate on all your bends down here and not worry about the top. You just
well-
cut them off. You make this separate.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
One piece here, one flat piece going across. Take the
More to the patch, more it is to put on.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's face it. This way, I put a piece on, I can make it fit perfectly. Then I can make this piece fit perfectly, and then I'll just go underneath there and weld the sill to it, and make my line so it fits the door. So when the door is shut, I can make your sills fit perfect on the bottom.
Actually, there is an idea. Put my sills on.
They don't
here.
fit.
Oh, wait a minute. they need a piece of angle iron in there or something strong to make them strong. And stop here, cut 2 holes through here, and that's where we run the exhaust.
Do you want me to run holes through there for the exhaust?
Yeah.
Do
I
you?
think so, because down here it's going to get busted off. I'm driving in the field. So we want the exhaust to come out. Well, we'll take a vote on it, see what people say by tomorrow.
Now come here. Now, let's take a look now.
But that would look good having the 2, like most of them, I don't want back there. Just say here, 2 pipes here, all those pipes sticking around the sills. And on the other side also, because it's a V8.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, so it would just be a hole through the quarter panel and a hole through the inside cell, and that'd be the end of it.
Could be done after.
Could be done anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime. You just have to make sure that you measure the inside sill and see how far you got to come down to get that out there. You cut the hole out. I just take a plasma cutter after I got the quarter panel on, just cut it out, go on the inside, cut that out, shove something in it, weld it up.
You can get at it, just cut a hole.
Well, I just, like I say, the plasma cutter, I just go blow a hole, go on the inside, blow a hole, shove something in there that, like, make a square ball, whatever shape you want, shove it in there, weld it in there, both sides. Then put your exhaust out it. But that's a lot of work. But we'll see.
That could be all done later if I want it.
Yeah.
If I get the exhaust back that far and get,
I will be.
have to. I just poke a couple holes in it and stick the exhaust out.
I'm going to be happy. I'm going to tell you when I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happy when the rocker's on, floor's tied in. I'll be happy.
And the doors still work.
And the doors still work. Now listen, I wouldn't warp wrap that door. I'd never warp wrap the doors. Didn't work.
I know I have in the past.
Well, yeah,
But
that's
I
what.
straighten- Yeah, it's taught me how to straighten cars.
Yes, yes.
I warp it all to hell. I straighten it out.
There's another thing. There's another thing, Jim. When I put this floor in, I did not go burn all them holes right there and get that hot. I burnt one. I put one there. I did one here. Then I went up there.
What do you mean you did not burn those holes right there?
Well, I mean, when I played it smart, when I put the floor pan in,
Yeah.
I welded that hole down there. Then I went up here and I welded that down there.
Yeah.
And then I went over and tacked that. Then I come over here and did one here. And I didn't get
So there would be no structural heat.
Exactly.
You just heat little tiny spots and then you're out of there until it's cold.
Right. There's no.
Because if you get half it even warm, it's liable to change.
Well, I mean, we try to put the strength in with the lines, and then we whack it with a bunch of heat. Well, then we've just messed up what we did.
Yes.
We've stretched it twice.
Well, it's like the Ferrari fenders. When I was hammering on them, I had to heat them to get the tension out of them so I could make a difference because they wouldn't dent anymore. I couldn't use the Dalian hammer because the metal was so fatigued from being hammered and bent that it kind of it was extra strong, and I had to heat it, and that kind of loosened it up so I could work it.
Well, it's like copper. You start working copper.
Yeah.
It gets stronger after you work it more and more.
Yeah, and heat it up, and it turns into butter again.
Yes, I was taught that trick by Doug. I was taught that trick.
Well, not quite butter. It's workable. Like
Yes, you can use them again.
Yes, you can bend them and move things around.
We were shown with the washers. You heat the washers up red hot, let them turn white, and then you can use them again on.
Yeah, they seal again.
Yeah.
They'll crush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I know I learned that after I cleaned up the original, put them all on some crucial things, and I got away with it. But I would have heated them up.
We've done that way, yeah.
If I knew at the time.
What are you driving today, Jack?
Mercedes.
Oh, are you driving Mama's Mercedes? What she got your?
300.
She got.
My Camaro.
Cool.
Well, she got to drive some class once in a while too.
Nothing wrong with her car, that's for sure.
Not a thing wrong with her car.
Nothing wrong. No, not at all.
Beautiful car.
How you feeling, Bean? How you feeling, Bean? If that's meant to fit better,
Oh, that is beautiful.
well, that is. But I mean, if that was meant to fit better, you'd have to zip cut that here.
Yeah, but you got it as wide as it can go because you're running out of material.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you you would zip cut this side.
I know.
And tap this back.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
I've seen some
Yes.
wild stuff before, but yeah,
It's more crucial that the fender doesn't hit the door.
yeah.
That's more crucial, or you do damage. Like,
What are you gonna sit in that thing?
You want to take it for a drive?
no, I want to sit in it. Yeah.
No, just a minute. I gotta get something. I gotta get something. Where's that at?
No,
Come
I was
on,
told,
come
I never
on.
drove this car, but I was told they work good.
Oh, they do.
You know, they work pretty decent.
Gotta have a milk crate here somewhere. Gotta have a
But
milk
I
crate.
supposedly have a rebuilt motor for it.
But the original engine still has it.
Yes, but it's coming out, and I'm giving it a chance. It was a good motor, but it wouldn't go, so I put oil in it, turned it over 30 years ago, and turned it over every 5 years, and it's not stuck. But it needs to be taken apart. It wouldn't go. No, good motor, but it wouldn't go, and it sat. But I bought a rebuilt motor for it. You know, we'll all see, you know what I mean? But it's supposedly start just by touching the key, so.
Time will tell, eh?
Where's my
And
milk
I
crate?
put engine store spray in it and turned it over a few times so it would stay alive. But I've had it probably
Here, Jim.
2 or 3 years. Oh, that's where I'm going?
Yeah, I want you to sit on it. First time you've been able to sit in it.
Oh.
Since you owned it.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
I want to shut the door. Get in that thing. Turn around. I want to see you sit in that thing.
What a seat.
There you go, Jimbo. Got a seat there, buddy.
The seat's too high.
It is, isn't it? You're a Ferrari. You're down there. You only see your head.
The seat's. Yep, nope, this is pretty cool. Yeah,
I want
I
to go.
honestly don't feel like a fool, but the seat is too high.
I want to go for a drive when you get her done. What's in it for an engine right now?
371.
Right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't ever.
But I bought one that's supposed to be all rebuilt and driven, kind of like 2 years broken in, and then the guy put a 4-something in the 70s in it. He wanted to drag it and have more power.
Yeah.
So he took it out, and so I bought it from him.
Okay.
They have a bad habit of breaking the exhaust manifolds, and the heads crack. Those 371s.
Well, that's not a good thing.
So if you ever take this apart, be careful of the head and the manifolds because they have a habit of cracking. But the heads, you wouldn't matter. That's not in your control. They break in around the valves. As far as I know, these aren't broken. As far as I know, the motor.
Are you able to open the hood on this thing?
Yeah, the hood opens. But the motor, it would have gone if I bump started it and messed around with it more 30 years ago. But
Sorry about that. Show me the engine in this thing, will you? You gonna donate this to us when you put the other one in?
yeah, no, this is already yours.
All right.
Okay, and hold the hood up because I gotta find. Oh, there's nothing in there. Okay, you just gotta find the. Oh, Jesus, what was that?
Maybe there'll be a bruise there tomorrow. That hurt. Right up beneath that thing. What's growing on it?
Ooh, oh, moss.
Yeah.
Trees.
Yeah.
Trees. Little tiny.
What do they call that?
forests.
They
little
call
tiny
artillery
miniature
moss.
Forests. No, it's been a long time, and the hood does open this way.
Does it?
But maybe the knob's right here, but
The knob.
yeah, you pull it towards you, I think. You pull on the knob, and see what
I don't know if I like the idea of that. Joey,
no,
stop
there's-
your laughing. I'm not pulling on the knob.
Where is it? Right there. Right in there.
Jiggler. You see anything? He wants to come up. I want to see that engine.
I guess they on the
I gotta-
person's back with a light and look up and see what the hell is going on, which way the bracket is.
I'm gonna get a light. I'm gonna get a light.
I got my cleanest clothes I possibly could have on.
Jeez, you
Boy,
think
could they on this stuff?
Think there'll be later?
think you was coming to Christmas? No, here, we'll just get a light underneath there. Where'd we put that light at? Have If you get a light. Just a sec. I don't want you to get on your back. No, you don't have to do that.
Yeah,
No.
I already got the cardboard down.
That's fine. We'll get a light so first.
Wind's
There's
blowing
one.
right in, moves the car, moves
got
the
one.
floor. The wind is blowing that cardboard. You're blowing you right underneath the car. Okay.
Grab the knob.
There's a piece of metal. Oh, that would hurt.
All right.
Oh, you might have to lay right down and look underneath.
Oh, there's enough. See, that piece got to be shoved back, isn't it?
Everything's on the other side of the bracket. It's on the.
This thing.
Can't see shit.
See shit now? See that bar?
Pull that knob the whole length it goes. Where is it? Oh, okay. Give me that pry bar. Long screwdriver.
All right, just a second.
The arm isn't going over.
I
far
see
enough.
that. I see that.
Just a long screwdriver.
See, after this, you'll feel accomplished.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'll feel accomplished.
Accomplished.
Yeah, you'll accomplished.
Yeah.
Right here. See right here, Jim? If you want to push it right here, you can get it.
Oh.
Come here, Jim. Sit up here.
Maybe.
Come up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and push right on it.
Actually, if I go in through here, I can push the rod at the right angle. Maybe. Oh, the grill's too tight.
Can you see it at all?
No, not from down here. There is another
Can you
arm.
see it now?
but
Can you
it's
see it?
really, it doesn't want to move.
Can you see
when
it now?
I try it on.
Looking that way.
Oh, there.
I knew it.
Yes.
Man, this is. Look at that now, would you? Look at that. She's a big old 4-barrel too. Look at that fan laying on her. Look at that now, would you? I like it. I like it.
And I had 2 radiators.
Hold that.
Oh, probably have to have a wrench. It's been at least 7 or 8 years. I
See
got
that?
lots of oil in
Come
it.
look. Huh.
Yeah.
Look at that now, would you?
It's always had oil in it.
Wow. Hickory dickory dock.
And it's
You
supposed-
finish it.
What?
Hickory dickory. That's cool. Wow.
Well, now we know how to open the hood anyway.
Huh?
It's supposed to be G-rated though, isn't it?
That's good. Awesome.
But I've always had oil pan. And I've always kept it well lubed. But it sat for a lifetime.
Good. That's cool. That's a good
But
price.
that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll be taking that motor out, cleaning some things up, getting them working, and
Yeah.
putting the other motor in if it'll allow me.
Cool.
But
All right. That's
I'm going to have to kind of put it in a spot.
You know
where
what? That makes it all worth it for me.
I will have to walk
Doesn't it?
around this car to get to the Ferrari though. It'll be right there in my face. When I open the garage door, there's the car right there. Because I got to keep it close to where the tools are.
Well, there you go. So me and Jolene will probably.
It should be entertaining. I don't have anybody there all the time with a camera.
No.
So,
Well, I don't either. Like we usually shut it off when we go to bed.
oh, how do you turn this? Oh, I got it turned down.
Yeah. That's a good little unit. That sticks on the metal.
Oh,
It goes on the metal. That's why it's got all them burrs in it.
and yeah, it's good.
Alrighty, we're gonna call it Jim's floor. I think he's happy with that
Oh
side.
yeah, more.
He's more than happy with that side. All we have to do is repeat and do the exact same thing on the other side. Seeing that engine, that's good. It all works out, man. That's cool.
We need input on the exhaust sticking out there.
We need input on that.
Well, it is. It's
Somebody-
going to be a while before it's ever seen the road, and he liked it.
Somebody wanted Jim's information. Somebody want Jim's information, and there was a guy in yesterday, Blaine was in yesterday or the day before, a couple days ago, and he gave me some grinder discs, and he was in, took a picture of your car. He said you and him are friends on Facebook.
Yep.
You know who I'm talking
Yes.
about?
Yeah,
Cool.
I've said hi to him before, I think.
Awesome. But anyways, that's how it goes.
Oh.
Over and out.